even though if your target market is something, doesn't mean you can't have clients outside of that target market.
And so for me, like equals like. And so if you want to attract Mercedes-Benz, you need to look like Mercedes-Benz. You need, if you want to attract a millennial, you need to, you can't be all the time as a suit and tie. You need to look like, somewhat of like you need to be approachable. And you're right. I've again worked with different clients that have been more, female focused or more male focused. And they have been scared at first of like, oh, if I say that working with female entrepreneurs or, what will happen? And they've been surprised that they still get just as many male inquiries. They just get more heart-centered or more vulnerable males, approaching them that resonate. So it's not like, I don't know, there's not a discrimination. It just gets more dialed in. It just gets people more like, oh, I get who you serve and what you're about.
Yeah, exactly. And this was, for us, it was literally just a color scheme, but it's very different to any other financial plan, like traditional financial planning business was the color scheme. And it was kind of a great reminder for me going like I'm an idiot. I've got no idea what I'm doing when it comes to marketing or branding. So that's why, using a professional who says, this is what your customers are saying. This is who your customers are. So this is what you kind of should be doing. And this will serve you really well. It really did. I kind of was like, I'm all in. Let's do it. You are the expert, and it's worked, and it's worked brilliantly for the business.
Thank you for the piece that we provide really upfront. After we've sort of done a bit of a strategy piece together, is a what we call a stylescape, but essentially it's a visual mood board, I guess, of where this could go, so that you can get on board with where this might end up, rather than us doing months of work and then it getting to the end and you're like, oh, I don't like this website or this business card there. We try to show you up front of where this is going. Not all finished, but the rough look and the rough feel and the rough I guess sketch version of it. And by the sound of it, I know working with dozens and dozens of clients that they love to that they're able to really visualize where it's going, rather than being scared the whole way or fingers crossed the whole way, waiting for this magical thing to appear. So thanks for sharing a bit more of how that landed for you. Easy yes. I don't think we've talked about the easy yes. And my last tip there would just be to make it really simple for people to say yes to an offering. So that's not, would you like a free strategy call? The piece that I am doing in my own business is, hey, why don't you find out your authority score? It's a 2-minute quiz that I'm offering. You can figure out where you rate on this. Would you like to know your authority? The answer is yes. Yes, I'm interested in finding out that. Click this button, find out. It's free. Another easy yes would be, hey, grab a copy of my free ebook on authority or what the new marketing hybrid is. I'm calling that authority. And the last, what we often go to the world with is, hey, do you want to work with me? Click to book a free call. It's like, well, it's not an easy yes. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're offering. I don't know who you help. So just make it for an easy yes that people can't help but say, sure, I'd like a free gift. Sure, I'd like to find out more about this. Answer this is actually go back to your audience, go back to your customer base and say, what's the one thing that I really helped you with? How did I move you forward? How did I help solve your problem? What was that problem? And use their language then in your own communication, in your own marketing.
Yeah, that's right. And I remember the work we did is we had some client testimonials already kind of ready to go, and because we'd been moved into the insurance space and only insurance space, so we already had client testimonials of the work we did. So when we worked together and did branding, we kind of gave you that stuff, and you just pulled out some gold from those client testimonials and go, well, this is what they value, this is what they're saying is good to them. And I was thinking to myself, well, that's got nothing to do with insurance. Like, it kind of does in a very roundabout way, but it's not about, income protection and all the goodness that solves. But it was good just going, well, actually just take the words from the clients because they're telling you what they value.
Yeah. So a big part of what I've realized in this over 20 years is to kill the industry language. And that for me means that sort of the curse of knowledge piece, that you are so ingrained, or you as in everybody is so ingrained in their own genius, in their own industry teachings and intellect, that they go to the world with that same level of expertise, and no one's understanding what the heck they're talking about. Sitting down, and I guess it's a lesson of empathy, really. It's sitting down and making sure you're listening to the other person of what their actual problems are, and how you can meet them, and then go to the world with those same questions and answers. That's what people want to hear.